Alright, here we go. I am back. I'm going to let people find their way in. I was supposed to do something and then got caught in Vegas Golden Knights Discord. Where's my profile? There it is. Ah. Just gonna use this one. Okay. Let's pick up where we left off. To the Sapsa spawning grounds. Whee! There we go. Melvib, we are going to finish this. Don't need these. I do, however, need other things. Beyond our reach. Okay. Time to head to the command room. Which involves teleporting back to Limsa.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South...
No!
Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the Company of Heroes put him down before he could do too much damage.
Yeah, that makes sense. They dealt with Titan, why wouldn't they deal with Leviathan?
This time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
Okay.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystal stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations. If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa.
Yeah, so Hearthstone's gone.
The primal must be stopped.
And the Leviathan's now probably going to go after Limsa. Makes sense.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
The Company of Heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
You may not.
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe. This, in effect, is what the Company of Heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told. If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe, but I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals.
I think they have a few of those, Melvin.
Do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
It's good to be back.
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed two ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
I wonder why that is.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan.
Yep.
This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel.
Yep.
Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
I volunteer as a tribute.
Twill be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well. Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait.
They can indeed. Tomorrow be Bay then.
Storm Marshal Slafierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
Well, we've got to make the
At once.
device as well.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa Lominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
Let's go! Okay, Yagiri, what's up? Yep, welcome to your first primal, Yagiri. A man has appeared who has defeated Leviathan. Could be one of the company of heroes. Or that Chatum buddy. Who's like, I defeated Tidus. Not yet. Not yet. We'll get there soon. After even more cutscenes. Just panic anyway. Resident of the Grey Fleet in Lower Lanossia. Who could it be? Like, it's one of those where it's like, you should know who this is, and I have no idea who it is. Yeah, but like, that's a Rogadin, right? They're supposed to be as tall as me. Ooh. Get rid of the jump. But like, Yigiri is human-sized, and I am not. But Yigiri might be on like the smaller female end, right? So, whatever. It is him. God's sake, Tractomb. Hate this guy. He's going to turn around and I'm going to be there. Yeah. Like, you should not take this guy seriously. Viabetus. And he snuck in a penis joke, because of course he did. Alright, come on, dude. Surely he's noticed me just staring at him. He does look a bit like Dio. This Storm Private's really fucking gullible, it turns out. We know it's tiny. Like, it's gotta be small in order to fit in that, whatever your bottom half is. Okay, so where did you see him? Why? Like, just say you were scared. You don't have to say you shot yourself, dude. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna fight him. Yeah, the fire beat us. Yeah, back to Morrowby Dry Docks, which I believe, yeah, is down there. Okay. Where is he? He's there, so I'm going to go to the Aetheryte first. Okay. So it's not going to sync. Good news, everyone. I am ready, yes. A lemon lentil converter. Okay. So basically they're trying to rob Leviathan of his power. Might need to activate the device manually. Fantastic. Basically meaning I will have to activate the device manually. Or someone will have to activate the device manually. What could possibly go wrong? I'm going up to 2-2, which is through the Maelstrom, and then I'll do my dailies. Of which I have 2. the leveling, and if I have time, main scenario. Okay, so first of all, duty finder. I have 3 that I can do. Okay, well I will be doing them. As many as I can anyway. 11 minutes. So by counting, in terms of MSQs, I've got this one, and then 2 more after that. Oh, wow. Cool. That counts as a complete fate. Okay. Show me what you got. Uh-oh. I mean, it's not that it didn't work, it's that it... experienced technical difficulties. Now, if I remember correctly, the head is for melee and the tail is for range, so I should be hitting the tail. Like we've got a main tank, so I'm going to get regen off on them. Okay, might as well go. I needed to stop hitting the wrong tail. Some people don't know how this fight works in shows. Okay. I can't help you. Stop hitting the wrong thing. You're lucky that the other... Okay. All right. They kept on... So the way that fight works is that they kept on... If your range is supposed to hit the tail, and if your melee is supposed to hit the head, I know this because my first time I did this, I wiped multiple times to that instance, and I'm surprised that people who aren't sprouts forgot that, but it's fine. Okay, with that done, it's time to look at our duty roulettes. First one, leveling. Wow, lots of people give up after Sastasha, huh? The vast majority of the time I've done these, it's been Sastasha. Sastasha, like 60%. I can't say. I've got a So we have an actual newbie, but I think they're like, they'll be a vet. Somebody's also already pulling things they shouldn't be pulling. Like... Okay, red. There we go. I don't mind newbies. Like, that's the whole point of Sasasha. Like, it's a newbie dungeon. It's literally the first one of the whole game. And the amount of times I've seen people... Ooh. Rant at new players in Sasha specifically is insane. But whatever. Okay. We're trying to help. We're trying to help you. This way. Okay, fine. Whatever. What's he doing? Whoops. I'm not really sure you want to use Rampart there, but whatever. There we go. Red. How did you mess that up? Okay. So far, so good. Those are not small curing numbers. He should be using his rampart here. That's okay though. I've never tanked in my life. Like, I understand tank mechanics, but I've never actually tanked, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm trying to think, because at some point I'm going to have to learn how to tank. Okay. Oh, guys. Coca-Cola doing a bit of tanky McTanking, which I don't mind, but rather they didn't. Go on, bud. I believe in you. Okay. We are doing a lot of damage. Go on, Draco. I would much rather... I don't like... Like, I understand that you want to help. But for new tanks, like this, like doing shit like this could be super overwhelming. Like, I understand Coca-Cola, like, wants to get on with it. I understand that. But you've got to let new tanks tank at their own pace. Like, I think Coca-Cola's the tank main. One of these two is the tank main. Just... I can't find it. I'll find it afterwards. Draco's armor is not great, so whilst I'm normally supposed to, like, just DPS this bad boy down, it's not always possible. Yeah, we should be good. There's the rampart. Someone limit break. Okay. Who was the tank? I know you guys can't see the... Yeah, okay. The non-tank main was the one that kept pulling. Don't do that. I try and stay positive, but sometimes I just see shit and I just have to call it out. Alright. Cutscenes. Where's my, like, round of applause? Give me my round of applause, damn it.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have, had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally.
Great, can you let in these Doman Rafukis,
On
please?
behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks. 'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
Let's do
I
it.
will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Yeah, like they have very similar styles, don't they?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat, not unlike your own.
Yeah, that's ninjas, right?
By my judgment, it should not be
Rogues.
beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I think it's rogues. I can't remember.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Oh my god, stop flirting with Yugiri.
Though you may labor to believe in it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
No, I refuse to believe it.
Y'shtola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
He's getting wrecked. No. That's what you get for being La
Lilia,
Habrea.
please.
Oh god.
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Morderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet
Which is
I will not
unfortunate.
have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
So we just need Gridania to do something for us.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
You wish
Here's
to wed in
Y'shtola.
private?
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
Well, you cared a lot about how it began in the first place.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
Yeah, she's right. I think there's a lot of
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then.
idealism,
that it will
but
lead
the
to no good
city-states have a lot of, like... There's a lot more to them, right?
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's the same. And to pretend we're not is ridiculous.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
There's more to it than just strength, but she has a point. Strength, diplomacy, things like that. Okay. What's next? Right. So we're trying to get Yagiri into this fraternity. Okay, let's join the trials, and let's hope that we slot in pretty quickly. Where am I going? Hawker's Alley? No, Fisherman's Guild. There we go. I think I actually went the wrong way. Whoops. Yeah, I 100% went the wrong way. Yeah, here's a letter of introduction. Hopefully they'll let Yagiri in. You're gonna be far too... You're gonna be far too formal for these guys. That is true. Like, Limsa's not got the best reputation in the world. Yeah, main quest. Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing very well. You agree of the what's it, yeah. She is gonna study their ways. That's one way of putting it. Are you gonna reveal yourself? Well, good news is we've got some item level 90 stuff. Inventory. The Omnirod. She's not going to take the mask off, guys. Item level 95. Nice. Speak with Minfilia in the Rising Stones. Okay. Which involves going back. Nope. Going back to Revenant's Toll.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me.
I will bear with you.
When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo.
Echo! Echo!
While I cannot
Echo!
well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing.
He sort of became immortal.
When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul. But never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy.
It was cool
It
though
was
to
of this
watch.
that Elidibus spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan.
Because that's what he wanted.
And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Maybe we should get them to try
There
and...
exists a legend which tells
some
of
of the
souls
primal
who are
themselves.
reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale.
Should have some Red Bull
Yet
left
recent
over.
events have given me cause to wonder.
Not really.
Could the legend in fact refer to the Echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time.
The old Red Bull.
For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Eorzea's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long. Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
Isle of
No
Val
more?
is Isle of
Whatever
Vanish.
do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 preserve.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
Well, what happened to the Isle of Val? There's Teledji Adeledji. You don't forget a name like Teledji Adeledji anytime soon, do you? Apart from the fact that I forgot it between playthroughs.
It is done, my lord. Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
Wow! Who saw that one coming? Do I need earrings? I do. I do, but none of these have mind or piety. Which is not great. So I need to quickly double check the rewards for... Yeah, okay, I can take the, I can take some of these. Through the Maelstrom for doing 2-2. Excellent. So in terms of story, I'm done for today. And we will get on with Defenders of Eorzea tomorrow, depending on what I need to do. But I still have some other... Oh, I still have some other things that require my attention. I've got 2 dailies left. Trials and main scenario. Depending on how long it takes for the trials one to pop, I might not do main scenario today. But I do have elegant pieces to trade in. So let's see what we have. I only have 252. Now, in terms of my character, weapon 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 70. It might be more important at this stage, given that the rest of... Oh no, we will begin to get other things. Okay. But I think all the same, we should just work on getting everything to 130. So the next thing that needs an upgrade is the second ring. Then probably both rings makes the most sense here. Get them up to 130. Okay. Back to the processing plant. Open. I think I can get one I open done pretty quickly. So now I just need to do fates for a bit. Hey Rooster, how's it going, bud? Alright. Right now, we are just doing dailies for the day, and I need to do a ton of trials for the related trophies. But I'm good. I'm very good. Glad it's the weekend. It's gotta be said. Weekdays suck, man. Weekdays just suck. But it is what it is. We move on. You need one trophy for the Mafia 2 plat, but I don't want to get 150 collectibles. Man. Collectible trophies? Oh. They're such a ball ache. Like, especially in games where there's not, like, an easy way of knowing where the collectibles are. So I definitely feel you on that. You know what? Let's teleport to New Gridania and see what we need to do for the growing company. And something else I might do is I might visit the Botanist Guild. And start collecting. Oh wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of collectibles. Doesn't Ghostwire Tokyo have like a ton as well? Anyway. What do you want me to do? The Wolf's Den. Oh, that's PvP. Thousands. Yeah, that sounds right. That does actually sound right. Okay, let me do a tad of research here. Shadows uncast. Oh, I see. Okay. So let me go on my journal real quick. And... yeah. We're just gonna get rid of those for now. But this one I need to advance. Yeah, I'm just gonna unlock some of the other things that will make it easier for me later on. And any fates I run into along the way, I'm gonna do them. So, for example, I need to get the highest rank for Grand Companies, but the only way I can do that is by unlocking some of the optional content. So I need to do that now. A long time ago on a different account, I Platinum Crash 1. And I think that I want to go back to the Crash trilogy. I might Platinum Crash 1 again because that was on a different account. Cool. Smail Darkhold. I think I also need to look at the hunting log. Because... yeah, here we go. Siguri Desert, Bloodshore, Zelma's Run, Sunken Temple of Khan, Iron Lake, Hearthstone, Zanrak. Iron Lake's the location, but Sunken Temple of Khan is a dungeon. So I'm going to try and unlock that too. Yes, the location. Okay. How do I unlock Sunken Temple of Khan? How to unlock Sunken Temple. Aha! We need to speak to Nedrick in Vesper Bay again. He'll tell us what to do. You've done all 4 Crash games? Wow. You have a lot more patience than me. How long did It's About Time take? I've heard like it takes like 50, 60 hours. There's Nedrick. Thank you. Is it this one? That looks like Sunken Temple. Yes, okay. Southern Thamelan. I will need to go to this Alamigo based on what I remember. It says on the guide 100. Wow. That's intense. I mean, I know I'm doing a game right now that's going to take thousands of hours, but like, it's an MMO, so it's all good. But 100 hours. For Crash 4, that's more than the other 3 combined. But having seen some of the levels, like, the tapes look like a nightmare. I'll say that much. Yeah, we'll complete that. It was accurate? Okay. Makes sense. Okay, and then we can make... So for the Grand Companies, I think that's all I can do, other than use the hunting log. What else is in Southern Thunline? Temple B, Temple Guardian, Amalja Lancer. Okay. I think Zanrak's closer, so I'll go for that one first. Ooh, not like this. And the pugilist wants nothing to do with me. Fantastic. Thaumaturge. Lancer. Then Sagoli Desert. Yeah, okay. Go on then, where's the sniper? Snipers do be sniping. Dora the Explorer could never. All right. Bloodshaw? Bloodshaw. Which is near Costa del Sol. Yeah, we'll do this. We might not make it, but my god, we'll give it a go. But deep down, I really want this trial key to pop. All these Alcapoos, like all the smaller enemies around, are making this very difficult. Like if I had a mouse, this would be much quicker, but I don't. Well, I do, but it has no onboard memory, so I can't use it as an MMO mouse. I'm gonna fail! Yeah, I'm gonna fail. Gonna run out of time. Yeah, screw you two, game. But anyway, I'm not here for the snippers. I'm here for something else. Just need to find them. Through here? Could be on the other side. What's your bell? What's your bell? Aha! There's only two. Oh no, there's another one. What else is here? Selma's Run. So I go to Upper Lenossia after this if I can't find anything else. Nice! Yeah, it's not letting me get into combat. There we go. Okay, which trial are we doing today? Thorn March! Yeah! Death to Moogles. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, we can skip this. We should be okay. We've got two white mages, very basic healing class. We've got get another MSQ off. God bless the music in this game. Okay, so it looks like one of them has taken over as the main tank. Roxy definitely started as the tank, and then Kaliki sort of took over as the main tank, from what I could see. Cooking more. Da, 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 da. Sprint. I think we got okay. Like me and the white mage. Oh god. Did I time it right? I think I did. Okay, so that's my shortcast down for a good 40 seconds. People. Shit. Slide past. Oh. GG! Man, the first time I did that in this playthrough, it was a lot easier. But I think, like, we had better, we had a better party last time. More damage. Well done, tank. I can only thank one of you. That's not for me. Pass. I don't need that, so I'll pass that too. I think I healed a bit much more than I needed to, but whatever. We have one more duty we can do for today, and that's main scenario. I'm not always going to get these trials off, like, and that's okay. Okay, let's return to Revenant's Toll, because I should have some more things to hand in. I said I wanted to go for a ring, right? Yeah, there it is. Augmented Ironworks Ring of Healing. Level 100. Excellent. I am very quickly going to get myself some water, but I'm going to take my controller with me. The great thing about this playing it on PS5 and being away from keyboard is that if I need to do something and I'm queuing up, I can take the controller with me, and then when the queue pops, the controller makes noise too. It's really cool. Anyway, I'll be right back. 2 seconds. I just need water. The timing was impeccable until it wasn't. Let's see. What was next? Eorzea. Iron Lake. We've got a couple of fates we could do here, so these should be the easier ones. Lol. JK. Another withdrawn. Yes! It's the best one. Okay, let's do this. Stretch. Stretch. Hear, feel, think, wreck their face. He really used his go to 1 HP? Okay. Got out of that. I'm surprised he got out of that. whatever. I think you're something else there. I think our tank was thinking something else. Way. This is where we should begin to really put the damage down. There's a level 2 limit break. Get regen on the tank. Cannot skip the scene.
Why does my enemy still stand? Can his strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you. Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal he bears.
So, this is what empowers him.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light.
Thancred, how could
And so
you?
it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
Ultima. What else could it be?
A spell without parallel.
Where do you think it got its name from, dumbass?
I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
Lahabrea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Yeah, it's almost as if they had different agendas the entire time.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
The Omnirod does look very cool for what it's worth.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Hydaelyn. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian.
Yeah, but I understand why you can't
First,
skip the scene.
I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains. Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Go. We're waiting on you. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. We should be okay now. Recovery. I'm out. I'm out. No, how did that hit me? God damn it. I'm out. Okay. Go, 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 go. Limit break. Or don't. Oh. I sucked. I sucked in that fight. I was so bad. Oh. Okay. I mean, a win's a win, I guess. What's my currency? Six short for the weapon. I mean, what's next? 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 130, 130, 90, and earrings are coming next. Like, let's have a look and see how much the weapon costs. $600. That is unfortunate. But like, the last thing that's going to be upgraded. Surely I should go for the armor, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go for the robes. Makes the most sense. Oh, look at that. How cool is that? That is very cool. Okay. Welcome back. I am, however, going to call it a day. I've done all the MSQs that I wanted to do. I've done the dailies. And I've got stuff I'd like to do this afternoon. Thank you very much. I will be back probably tomorrow. I need to sort of talk with the other people in my life and see what's going on. 2.3 next. I can't remember what happens. It's going to be very interesting. But in the meantime, I will see you then. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.